Peekaboo, May 2022. I saw some movies.
May 2022.
You know what they say. Well, you know what Shigeru Miyamoto says. A rushed game is always bad, but a delayed game could also be bad too. Only after players pick it up on sale on Steam like 2 years later, and then it's like,
This is a
tasty burger, like Assassin's Creed Unity or Cyberpunk. This show is kind of like Cyberpunk 2077, right? I think that's a good comparison. Is it not? I don't know. Let's just get into it. A lot of movies to talk about. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. My favorite part, like a lot of people, is the direction from Sam Raimi here, especially in the second half, where it's visually and also kind of sonically, there's an aroma of 2001 Spider-Man being channeled into this film. I think a part of that is due to Raimi bringing on Bob Murawski, the editor, and Danny Elfman as a composer to kind of round everything out. Overall, I had fun watching this. I think in the grand scale of the MCU, speaking to Phase 4 specifically, there's something a bit aimless about it though. I don't really know where this film really is gonna place itself and kind of where everything is gonna head to next, but it was fun. The Humans. I went into this film pretty blind, and I just kind of expected it to be this family drama, very low key, starring Steven Yeun, that I was just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy. Nope. I was caught off guard by a couple of jump scares and suspenseful sequences in this film. Thematically, I think the sequences tie back to a lot of the tribulations that the characters go through, so there's a reason for them to be there. There's a number of recognizable faces in the cast as well. Beanie Feldstein, Steven Yeun, Richard Jenkins, Amy Schumer, but nobody really stands out, and I think part of that is due to the naturalistic dialogue and as well the direction. I thought the cinematography was quite economical too, oftentimes static when a lot of the characters are speaking, but also willing to move when the script called for it as well. Wheel of Fortune and Fantasy. Ryusuke Hamaguchi, recent Oscar winner for Drive My Car, somehow was also able to direct another dope-ass flick with Wheel of Fortune and Fantasy. The film is about 3 stories, all about love, equally parts compelling, but also a little absurd too. Hamaguchi's directorial style is very formal. Rarely does he move the camera at all. He's very much reliant on just kind of letting the actors do their thing within the scene. Look, if you have a film that is very reliant on the performances of its actors and as well as script, and you can keep my attention all the way through for the most part, then it must be a good film, right? One shot. So the whole gimmick of this film is that it is one cut, or at least edited to feel like one long continuous take. The film stars Scott Adkins as the lead, and he does a lot of the stunt work here, and he's very convincing doing so. I think the film would have been less enjoyable had you not had somebody. India. Gangubai Kathiawadi. Oh God, I hope I didn't butcher that name. This film stars Alia Bhatt, which is a recent actress I discovered watching RRR. We'll get to that very, very soon. She's really great in this film. Almost too good. I would say she's really great in this film. Charismatic, intimidating, and also vulnerable. And the script gives her plenty of floor space to demonstrate her acting skills, and she's on target every single time. With that said, I don't think the film is particularly spectacular in any other category other than its lead performance, which kind of makes it all feel awards show baity. RRR. This movie's so good. It's on Netflix. Go stream it. There's brotherhood, there's action, there's explosions, there is genuinely some of the craziest action set pieces that I've seen in a film. One thing though, the version on Netflix is a Hindi dub. The film was originally shot in Telugu, but if you are okay with that, then I highly recommend it. Just go. You can turn off you can stop this video. It's okay, I'm not gonna mind. I would implore you to do that. If you want to, but if you're gonna stay, let's talk about some more movies. G-Storm. Hey, this movie sucks. Keep Rolling is a documentary about An Hui, one of Hong Kong's most prolific film directors in a career that has been very successful critically, but not always successful financially, which is something that she mentions herself in the documentary. It's heartfelt, it's funny. The editing is particularly great too, as it interweaves Hui's upbringing and personal anecdotes with clips from films that she directed herself. For fans of Hong Kong cinema in general, I would say an essential watch. Old Henry. A while back, I contracted a love for Westerns after finishing Red Dead Redemption 2. And I've been living with this affliction ever since. The plot is rather simple, but overall it's executed really well. Tim Blake Nelson plays the titular character, Old Henry, and he is really great as well. He has some eye acting stuff that he's doing in this film that I really like. It's up there with Gyllenhaal in Prisoners with that twitch blinking thing that he was doing as well. Pretty cool. The Long Kiss Goodnight. Really entertaining. Snappy dialogue. Sam Jackson is great. Gina Davis is really great. In general, films written by Shane Black and around the 90s are generally a win for me, so this film was too. Mass. Wheat. Multiple times. Turning red. Wheat. Multiple times. Everything, everywhere, all at once. I wheat. Even more. Equally ambitious and fun to just watch at the same time. The film can definitely be a little much at times, trying to grasp how everything and all the different multiverses are working together all at once, but this is such a unique viewing experience. Still, I think there's a lot to enjoy and take away from this film, if not the various existentialist themes. I think the film in general is a very good tribute to Michelle Yeoh's film career in general. So that's all the movies that I watched for May. TV shows, I watched Tokyo Vice and Winning Time. Both of those I liked equally. I don't really have too much to say about those shows. One's a noir, one's a super drama. I can't even speak. I can't even say words. It's a show about the Lakers. So if you like the Lakers or you like Japanese noir TV shows, take your pick. You can catch me on Twitter. You can catch me on Letterboxd if you're a little curious George and you want to catch a spoiler for next month's episode. But let's face it, that episode's probably going to come late as well. So just buckle in and hope that it comes earlier within the month of next month, whenever the next episode comes out. You know how we do it in this show. Here's my mouse. It's a Logitech. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, and enjoy your life. Bye!